everybody, one of I'm here about 10:30. Actually, it is 10:30 p.m. Tuesday, September 22nd. I've got Dark Bowser here, quite possibly the greatest addition to Skylanders. And what we're gonna do, he was our first ever introduction, and so that means one thing, that we've got to introduce regular Bowser, right? So we're gonna pull Dark Bowser, and we're actually gonna throw down good old regular Bowser here. See how they stack up. Oh, is he in amiibo mode? Yes, he was. That's why he didn't register. Anyway, I'm just keeping the dark hot streak on there for a placeholder. You kind of have to have him on tap. Oh, and Dark Bowser does have better stats. It's looking like that's cool. That's what I like to see. That's it. This guy looks really sinister. I'm up here at the Greeble Gumball machine. I was playing around with Dark Bowser. Let's actually stand here. This might be better lighting for all of this that we're going to do. So let's come in, actually, and we will just, let's start with his bio, so I do have access to that. Bowser is the king of the Koopas and believes himself to be the supreme, unquestioned ruler of a kingdom far from Skylands. A hot-tempered and spiky-shelled warrior, he was transported to Skylands by traveling through a rift that had been created by Chaos's terrible Sky Eater. The Skylanders sent out a distress call across all the dimensions to call for reinforcements, and for reasons known only to Bowser himself, he has decided to join this epic battle against Chaos and the Darkness in his Clown Cruiser as the newest and most lethal of all these Superchargers. Very cool background story there. Again, if you pre-order from GameStop, Nintendo, Wii, 3DS, Wii U Starter Pack, Dark Wii U, whatever it may be, you should get, as a pre-order bonus in a limited quantity, one of two covers of a comic book that walks you through. It's called Unexpected Allies, and it does a really nice job of walking you through why Bowser and Donkey Kong are here. If I can get permission to showcase and read that in a video, I might actually do that for everyone that's kind of curious or missed out. But there are two covers. One has Bowser front and center with DK up above him. The other has turbocharged Donkey Kong front and center with sort of Bowser there in the backdrop. So that said, what we want to do is we'll just come in here. Oh, that is so cool, man. I will never get tired of this. Let's take a look at his upgrades right here. If I back out of menus, I apologize. It's very annoying switching between the Wii U and the Xbox One because the buttons are different. So that said, primary attack is the Hammer Slam. Press Y to swing your hammer and attack nearby enemies. It does 30 to 45 on 1 and 2, and then your final ground pound, if you 1, 2, 3 combo it, gonna be 40 to 60. Right here, Koopa Troopa. Press A to call in a Koopa. Jump on Koopas to send them spinning around the level. This is really cool. It's classic platform action, just like you do with Mario as you progress through a level. They're around for a set amount of time. I haven't counted it out. Exactly 10 to 15 is the damage they do. I think they do roughly that when they spin, possibly a little bit more. But next up is the tertiary attack, our first base upgrade. It is called Molten Bowser. That looks really cool. It lends a lot of credence to his fire element designation. Press X to become a fiery Bowser. Press Y to swipe at enemies with fiery claws, or press A to breathe out fire. So kind of threefold. 1, you become molten, 2, you swipe at them, and 3, you can breathe fire. So I don't know if enemies running into you would do damage or not, but again, that's where the Greeble Gumball machine comes in handy. We can easily investigate. Second base upgrade is called Shell Smash. Press Y to hit a nearby spinning Koopa, causing them to spin around faster and do more damage. After that, we've got Red Koopa. Press A to spawn a Red Koopa. Red Koopas hone in on enemies while in their shell. Very tired. I've not slept much at all. I'm super excited. So Royal Authority is our final base upgrade. Press A to spawn a Koopa. This will also cause nearby Koopas to stop spinning, so you can kind of have them all ready to go. They sort of pledge allegiance to Lord Bowser. He's drawn his hand up, and they are abiding, awaiting for their commands, if you will. Now, I don't know these path names until we've purchased, I guess, that final base upgrade, but essentially this top path plays off the secondary attack, where you summon the Koopas, and the bottom path plays off the hammer attack. So primary one, if you will. So top path here, it begins with Warp Pipe. Hold A to summon a Warp Pipe, which spawns Koopas. Then we've got Koopa Paratroopa. Absolutely love these guys. Press A to summon a Koopa Paratroopa, flying and honing. And lastly, we have Super Koopa Spin. Press Y. What? Okay. That's awkward. I don't know if like the power surged or something. We're still recording. So we'll just pretend like that didn't happen. I guess. Alright, we're right here, right? So Super Koopa Spin. Press Y to make nearby spinning Koopas spin even faster. You can now spin up Koopas even more, doing more damage to enemies. I honestly don't know what went on there. So it is raining outside, but I don't think there's lightning or anything crazy. That said, the bottom path, again, I don't know the name until we've kind of bought out the base upgrades, but it addresses the primary attack, the hammer slam, if you will. So it begins with Molten Hammer. Press Y 3 times to do a massive lava slam attack. So that's basically our 1, 2, 3 I showed you. We'll be able to do that with a lava effect. Next up is Bowser Bomb. Press X to enter Molten Bowser mode, causing an explosion and massive damage to enemies around you. And then we've got Infinite Fire. Hold A while in Molten Bowser mode to deliver a continuous stream of fire. So classic stuff there. And now here's the Soul Gem. It is Molten Bones. Again, note the dry bones present. Press X to turn into Molten Bowser. Turning into Molten Bowser transforms all active Koopas into Molten Bones, which do more damage to enemies. So very cool stuff there, especially if you're a fan of dry bones. That Soul Gem would seem to favor the top path where you summon the Koopas. I think, unless things change, I want to let Bowser, regular Bowser, take the top path here, summon the Koopas, and then I want Dark Hammer Slam Bowser to do the bottom path where we're addressing the hammer. So we will back out of there. And something cool you can do here is you can actually rotate the character around. Left analog stick would switch to the vehicle. Right analog stick's the one you want to use to manipulate, kind of see how everything's looking. This is particularly useful with the modding of the vehicle. So that said, Hammer Slam Bowser looks amazing. And we're going to back out of there. I think we've done everything we need to do aside from showcase the damage numbers to you, which we'll just do real quick. We should probably grab that cash too. Let him have a little action here. And Persephone should be over here. Primary attack looks like this, the Hammer Slam. He kind of swings, you know, left to right, and if you fire it off twice, right to left, and then 3 times, as you saw there, that's sort of like his ground pound. So we're going to come in, it should be 30 to 45, and then when we slam it, 40 to 60. So pretty cool. Spawn the Koopas like so, and then they'll attack for a set period of time. If you're point blank range, you can actually get those guys to attack roughly 5 times. Again, some instances you might could do more. I doubt it would be by much before they are just expired and disappear, but 10 to 15 damage there. And then of course you can spawn one and you can actually jump on it, and then it ricochets off, and I think it'll do what, 15 to 23. So it's pretty cool. It seems to last longer, and it might just be because it's moving faster. I'll figure all that out in Skylanders research, but that's what we've got. This is Bowser. It is so cool to be playing as Bowser, not in a Mario game, not in Brawl, not in a sports mix spin-off type thing, not in Mario Kart, but in a Skylanders game. It's a little bit mind-boggling. It almost seems like a dream. A really good one at that, but I am stoked about it. Let me know your thoughts. How do you feel about Bowser and Donkey Kong appearing here in a Skylanders installment? Do you think it's a good thing, a bad thing? Are you stoked about the amiibo, the dual functionality? Are you absolutely livid? Do you say, hey, my poor wallet can't take anymore? Are you a Sony Microsoft person and you're just ticked because you can't play as Bowser and DK? Whatever your story is, let me know your thoughts. If you really get into that stuff, if you discuss and think about Skylanders 24/7, I've got a site for you. It is the Skylander Club forum, skylanderclub.com. Check it out. I think you will like it. That said, we have one more thing to do. The most important thing of all, my goodness. I am very tired, but we need to look at the stats. I kind of got thrown off when we got kicked out of there, so I knew the health was different. Let me get to my handy dandy spreadsheet. Bowser right here that we've got on the portal, 280 on the health. That is minus 50. Dark Bowser clocks in at 330. Speed for Bowser is 35. That, of course, matches exactly with Dark Bowser. Armor on Dark Bowser is 30. Armor here on Hammer Slam Bowser is 30. I kind of thought Dark Bowser might ought to have higher armor than standard, but I guess the health is worth something. Critical hit is 10 for Dark Bowser, 6 for regular Bowser, and then Elemental Power 25 here. Now that's interesting because we've technically collected 2 fire element characters. So let's do this. We can run up to Spitfire over there in the corner, or I can just pause it, I think. And let's take a look at my team, I guess. Oh, so I guess that's just strictly for this deal. So we gotta have it somewhere here. Alright, let's see if it's in Portal Master. Dun, dun, dun. Collection. Okay, that's where we want to be. We are concerned only about Skylanders right now. So we've got 2 in the fire element. We got 2 overall. So you got Dark Hammer Slam Bowser and you got Hammer Slam Bowser. No notes on either one. I don't know if there ever will be, or if that blank is just there so we can say, you know, this Skylander is not collected or something. But note Hammer Slam Bowser nameplate, and then Dark Hammer Slam Bowser, it says special after him. So he didn't spawn in with any cash though. Just I guess the slightly higher health, plus 50, and then plus 4 critical hit. Otherwise it's the same thing. That's all you're missing. But of course, if you're like me, you're going to want to take both paths with Bowser, and of course Dark Bowser comes in super handy for that. So that said, this was Bowser. He looks fantastic. I cannot wait to get him and Dark Bowser cash so they can upgrade. They very well could be the first upgrades we do. It'll just kind of depend how it pans out. But I feel like I'm about to zonk out here. And it's not because I'm not stimulated. I'm really enjoying this, but just absolutely drained, I think. And starting to lose my voice once more. So I'll wrap this up. You can follow me on Twitch. I did a random live stream at 5 in the morning on the Wii U. So now that I've introduced these guys, I can play as them. I will play as them a ton on the Wii U playthrough because I want money for them to upgrade. I want gear bits so they can upgrade their vehicles. It's going to be a good time. So follow me there on Twitch, Twitter, like me on Facebook, circle me on Google+, whichever you prefer. Skylander Club forum, we've covered SkylanderClub.com. Personal site, One of Wisdom. Also, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, leave a comment, let me know your thoughts, and if you have not subscribed, make sure you do so. Do things a bit different than most people, a little more detailed, analytical focus, as opposed to just like yelling and computer generating stuff on the game screen or something like that. So I stick to factual information. You should know that by now. That's why most of you are here. But if you're new to the channel, that's sort of my MO, and if that's up your alley, I encourage you to stick around. We'll have a good time going through SuperChargers together. So once again, thanks so much for watching. Again, I just still can't really get quite past the fact that I've got Bowser in a Skylanders game here. So very, very sweet setup for me. But once again, thanks so much for watching. I'll catch you back here for more Skylanders SuperChargers introductions.